So the team at Tactical Adventures is hard at work on Solasta II, and they just dropped a new update over on their website concerning the evolution of the game and the difference in the character models from the first game to the second game. And this is an area where I loved this game. We did a full playthrough on the day it launched. We did a full stream of the game. We played the whole game. We played all the DLCs. I've done a ton of guides around this game. I had a great time, and I've always told people, like, for those of you who love 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, if you loved Baldur's Gate 3, this is its basically its little sibling, its cousin. It's the same rule set, just a game developed with a lesser budget. And as fun as the game was, the one little complaint that almost everyone had was the fact that, the character models didn't necessarily look that great. And it's funny to me that they actually made a blog post about this, very tongue in cheek in nature, because the team recognizes that the character models in the first game were not the best in the world, which is it's great that they recognize, because every game has its strengths, its weaknesses, and there's nothing wrong with knowing what your strengths and your weaknesses are. So the new game, obviously, if I'm not mistaken, because I've seen some tweets about this, and I haven't gotten caught up on all the things that they've been doing on the game so far because I've been busy with stuff over the holidays and into the new year. I'm pretty sure they've moved away from Unity and they are developing the new game in Unreal 5, if I'm not mistaken. And one of those changes has been a great enhancement of the um, character models. Let's be honest, one of the weaker parts of Solasta 1 was our character models. They recognized that, which were the first thing people saw when they started playing. In fact, even in positive reviews, some of you said that they were apprehensive about getting the game at first because they saw how the characters looked. We explained quite a few times that we unfortunately couldn't update them in Solasta 1 because the entire pipeline was already being built for that game. But doing a whole new game in a different game engine, do you know what that allows us to do? We get to do exactly that. So without further ado, let's show you some in-game screenshots showing currently implemented characters. And I'm pretty sure that's where they're referring to moving over to Unreal 5 away from Unity. So these are the new character models for Solasta. And I got to say, the beard, the dwarf here looks phenomenal. The halfling looks great. The face paint on the halfling. This is another halfling. This says this is the first NPC you're going to be talking to in the demo. It says, keep in mind that we are still in pre-alpha and these are all pre-made characters that as we have yet to implement a character creator. But rest assured that once we do, we'll share it in an article giving you more information on the new visual customization options. And if you're wondering if they only look detailed during cutscenes, here's a quick screenshot we nabbed in-game while playing. All we did was hide the UI, but no special developer camera or other treatment otherwise. This is a part fighter, part cleric, full-time hero. Blast of the Past, just for fun. For those of you who may remember how this is our character models looked in Solasta 1 in comparison. It says the number of we have Baldur's Gate 3 at home memes that Solasta Crown of the Magister churned out. So this is quite the glow up, as they say, going from Solasta 1 to Solasta 2. The game was great. Again, I highly urge you to play Solasta 1 if you hadn't. Crown of the Magister, it's an absolutely phenomenal game. But obviously, moving to Unreal 5, they're taking advantage of a much more powerful engine and making something that looks a hell of a lot better compared to the first game. They do have a community stream coming up on Friday, January 10th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. We might have to, if I don't get a chance to cover that live, that is during our normal live stream. If I don't get a chance to cover that live, we'll definitely do a reaction video to this. We are going to be keeping up to speed on this. We are obviously going to be playing the demo, and we will absolutely be playing whatever early access or launch version of the game they come out with, because I had a great time in the first one, and I cannot wait to play the next Solasta as it comes out. In the meantime, you guys can head over to their Steam page and wish lists for more information. And of course, stick around because I'll be covering more news about Solasta Crown of the Magister. Well, actually, the second one doesn't have a title yet. So Solasta 2. And in the meantime, we got lots of other games to play. So daily streams at around 6 a.m. Central Time on YouTube and Twitch. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. And until then, stay safe and happy gaming.